o'clock. So here's the deal. I've got 3 jobs to do today, 3 t-shirt jobs, and the clock is ticking. I want to have them all done by 11 o'clock tonight. That gives me 10 hours. No slacking, no breaks, no bludgeon. These little penguins are adorable, and I've had the privilege to go out and sketch these guys out in the wild. It's always been a pleasure. However, in this case, if I don't get this just right, I'm going to put exactly the right pressure on this, put it just right, boom, I have to start all over again. Don't think I could do this without some black coffee. I love what I do, but sometimes it's a grind. It does mean I get to go out, draw animals in the wild, have this really fun nature journal, and then I make something of those sketches. I make these animals go from my sketchbook into wearable art. But I'm not a fan of these deadlines. So Thermocure ink, it is environmentally friendly, it's water-based, but when you apply some heat and then you stick it in the washing machine, it shouldn't wash out. But I like to run it through twice just to make sure. So that's those cute, adorable little penguins done. One job down. Next is a Shingle-back. This is a little bit more complicated. It's got more colours. I'm printing the hem, I'm printing the front, the back, and both sleeves. So that's where coffee comes in. Alright, I'm going to have to get some coffee.
Hi, what can I get for that?
2 large long black coffees, thanks.
Anything else?
That's all.
Yep, you're right, head through.
Because everything else would make me fat.
Want to temp that one?
Yep. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
2 long blacks, 1 and 2.
Great, thank you. Better stay fueled up. Better get back printing those shirts. Every time I print these animals, I think about my experience with the animals. Just sort of think about being out in the wild with this wonderful Shingle-back, for example. So I got a bit of a sketch in, tried to keep my distance, didn't want to stress it out too much, but it makes each one of these prints more than just like a commercial screen printing thing. It's each t-shirt's kind of like an experience I've had with a wild animal. That's the fronts and the backs done. It's now after 8 o'clock, so no more coffee. Final run. The thorny devil. What a beautiful animal this is. And you know what? I've not seen one in the wild. It's driving me nuts. 2014, I went from Perth all the way up to Shark Bay on the Western Australia hoping to see a thorny devil. Didn't see one. My wife Jan and I have been to Uluru, we've been to to Alice Springs. Still didn't see one. We're going to head back to Alice Springs and hopefully see one of these amazing animals. I mean, to see a lizard that's all just spikes and its colours just blend in with the background. It's such an amazing, probably one of the most amazing looking lizards we have in Australia. I have done sketches of them in zoos, and this is what this one was based on, my experience of even just seeing him in a zoo, seeing him move around like these funny spiky little toys. Still worth it. Okay, the time's tight, I'm exhausted, I want to go to bed. I'm going to push myself because I know that I'm going to be so happy that this job's complete when I wake up tomorrow morning. Every animal, every print that I print on a t-shirt, it's not just a print on a t-shirt for me, it's bringing those wild experiences I've had into my studio, and it's an expression of the love I have for these wonderful animals, and I just love lizards so much. So, you know, lizards are always a big favourite of mine.